Hey everyone, I want to talk to you about Lutino cockatiels. Everybody likes Lutino cockatiels, but this is a mutation that carries a very heavy weight. A few days ago I've been in a very big fair, an exhibition of birds, parrots and cockatiels, with the intention of finding a Lutino cockatiel to bring to my small breeding. But not just a Lutino cockatiel, I'm looking for a special Lutino cockatiel. If you have a Lutino cockatiel, there are big chances that it is with a bald spot behind the head. There is a condition known as Lutino syndrome, and these birds may have different symptoms. They go from a bald spot behind the head to neurological problems, problems in the blood coagulation, poor feathering, bad posture, bad size. And if your bird just have the bald spot, this is nothing to worry about. But if there are other of the symptoms, the situation may change. So I went in this fair looking for a good Lutino, and there were a lot of Lutinos. The majority of them has a bald spot. Some of them has a huge bald spot, others have a small bald spot, maybe a bit covered by the side feathers, but it's still there. Not every Lutino cockatiel with the bald spot also has the other symptoms, usually not, but a Lutino with a bald spot has a bigger chance of making chicks with some of the other problems. From my experience, I saw that every time there's a Lutino with a bald spot, the Lutino offspring is going to be with the bald spot as well. And sometimes some of the chicks also have some other problems. So that's why I say that, in my opinion, if you want to breed Lutinos, you have to find a Lutino without the bald spot. That's to say that from what I saw, every time a Lutino has more symptoms of the Lutino syndrome, the bald spot is always there. I've never seen a Lutino with neurological problems that didn't have the bald spot. There are a lot of Lutinos with the bald spot and no other symptoms, but there are no Lutinos with other symptoms and no bald spot. That's why I say that a good start is choosing a Lutino without the bald spot, just to be safe. When the mutation came out, everyone wanted a Lutino cockatiel, and breeders tried to breed as many as possible. Only considering the color, they didn't select for other things like health, size, just the color, and so we had a lot of Lutino, but the genetic pool got reduced because they were breeding like with like, Lutinos with Lutinos. They were most likely related birds, and this is always bad. This is bad for cockatiel, and it's bad for any other animal when you are breeding. Like what happened for German Shepherd dogs. You know, before this breed was famous and everyone wanted one, it was a normal breed with normal health, like any other breed, but when the breeders started to produce as many as possible, quality went down and health problems arrived. In nature, with natural selection, that kind of things don't happen, because if the bird is not perfect, it can't survive and the genes won't spread over. But when we breed in captivity, with our own selections, we have a responsibility. We are bringing animals to life, so my opinion is that it's our duty that these animals have the right tools to have a good life. So not select just for what is good for our eyes, but also what is good for the animal itself. Health, good feathers, good posture, good size. So the core of this video is that if you want a cockatiel as a pet, as a companion, who cares if it's a Lutino with a bald spot or even with other problems, it's still an innocent bird and deserves to be loved and taken care of. But if you want to breed cockatiels, you have to choose the right reproductors, not just any cockatiel, because there are better reproductors than other, and you need to find those that have the good chances, the best chances of making healthy chicks, good chicks, and chicks that have the best chances for a good life. But I kept searching and eventually I found this guy. You see, he's a great subject. He's big, he's a good feathers, and the bald spot is not there. The seller saw me with my phone trying to film the back of the bird, looking for his head, and he had an expression like, what the hell is he doing? It was pretty awkward, but eventually I got the bird, so he was happy. This bird is missing a few feathers in the tail, but it's nothing. The bird is molting and the feathers are coming back soon, so I don't care about that. What I care is that he is big and his head is perfect. Feathers are also very nice. This subject is a Lutino pearl. You can see in the wings, you can see some yellow dots, and these are the signs of the bird being also pearl. This is a male, so pairing it with a female, not Lutino, is going to bring female Lutino cockatiels and males, not Lutino. Now I have home a female ready for him. It's a pearl cinnamon cockatiel, so every cockatiel from them is going to be pearl, but the females are going to be pearl and Lutino. The males are going to be just pearl. Making a pair using two Lutinos is almost always a bad idea because we try to avoid like with like. But in the case you find two subjects, Lutino without bald spot, with perfect feathers, perfect size, perfect posture, not related, you could even try doing this. I think there wouldn't be any problem, but good luck finding two subjects like this. They are so rare, just finding one is hard, finding two not related is hard. So the best thing is pairing one Lutino, one good Lutino, with a non-Lutino cockatiel. In so many Lutinos that were there, this is the only one I found being perfect. Maybe there were a couple of albinos being also very good, but I couldn't make sure of it because I couldn't see perfectly the back of the head of these birds. But still, this shows how bad the situation is for Lutinos at the moment. And that's why I think that if you want to breed these animals, you need to make an extra effort to try and improve the genetics of these animals. But it's not just breeders' fault, it's also the customers, because breeders produce so many cockatiels, Lutino cockatiels, because they know they will sell them no matter what. If the buyers, if the customers would be more strict about their criteria selecting their cockatiels and only buy great looking Lutinos, breeders will be forced to produce only good looking Lutinos, and they will have to reduce the quantity in favor of the quality. So as a breeder, you can improve this mutation by pairing only great subjects. But you can also improve it as a customer, as an owner, by only trying to buy great looking Lutinos. This is just how market works. And so breeders and customers, they both have their share of responsibility. So what are your thoughts about this topic? Do you have Lutino cockatiels? Let me know in the comments. Have a great day and see you soon.